Hi, my name is Justine and this is my sewing journal. Since it's the beginning of the year, I thought I'll cross something off my to-do list. Well, it's actually write it down and take forever to-do list. But anywho, I'm here doing my first vlog. I'm calling this channel my sewing journal because I like writing things down. I have so many ideas, so many things I'd like to do, I'd like to make, and sometimes it gets so overwhelming. And what really helps me is writing things down and making some sort of a plan. While I don't necessarily stick to my schedule, it really helps me organize things and kind of declutter my mind. Before I get into my sewing journal, I'd like to tell you about myself. I'm in my 40s. I live in Newcastle with my husband. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I live in a couple of different countries before moving here in the UK. So you might find my accent interesting. I love art and architecture. My favorite pastime is doing my crafts while listening to crime documentaries. I love painting. In fact, I've tried different types of painting. I'll show you some examples here. I also like working with paper. I love creative gift wrapping, and of course, I like origami. To bring this back to sewing, I'm not a complete beginner. I classify myself as an improver. I learned how to use the sewing machine in school many years ago when sewing machines still look like this. And about maybe 7 years ago, I bought my own sewing machine from this century, and I started making tote bags and handbags. Well, in fact, I still make these handbags and I sell them on eBay. I actually hand stitched the ostrich feathers on because they're really very delicate. But anyway, but in terms of sewing garments, I haven't really tried it until very recently. Around the time of the pandemic, I bought sewing patterns and fabrics and did a little bit of sewing. But I really find following the instructions challenging because one, I don't have a lot of patience, and two, I wasn't familiar with the terms. But anyway, from then on, I started really getting interested and learning. I did manage to sew a couple of blouses, but it was only last year that I really got stuck in. So this year, my aim is to make a me-made wardrobe, and along the way, I'd like to share my creations with you. And I also like to share details of what fabrics I've used, what patterns I've used, and the adjustments I had to make for the pattern fit my body shape. For reference, I'm 5 feet tall, rather 5 feet short, short legs, short torso, short-tempered. So this will be a show and tell channel. It won't be a tutorial because I'm still learning, but hopefully in the future. For now, it's me sharing my sewing journal with you, showing my plans, showing the fabrics I plan to use, the sewing techniques I plan to practice, the sewing patterns I'd like to try, my high street inspirations, and I'll be talking about maybe trends that I'd like to try as well. If you have any petite friendly pattern suggestions, please let me know. Please add it in the comments section. I'll try them and I'll give you my feedback. So that's it for now. I hope you'll check in from time to time. Take care. Ta-ra! For people who are introverted like me and also in their 40s, I think this is one of the best ways of making new friends going online. So yeah, so I hope you check in and we can have a chat. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future as well. Ta-da!